be teaching the chorus and the dance break for EXO's Kookobob. It starts with your right foot, you're doing like a scuff, like you're kicking a soccer ball, and you're using that scuff to land on both legs. And when you land on both legs, you have your right shoulder back, and so you have your shoulder back, and then the next move is just your left shoulder back, and then right shoulder again, and then left shoulder. So from the beginning, it's just right, left. And then after that, you throw your arms out and then back in. So out, in, and then after you do that, you spin over your left shoulder. And while you spin, you throw your left arm out, and your left foot also goes up. So out, in, spin. And then after you spin, and then you land on your left foot, and you use that left foot to start to do the exact same thing, but now with your left shoulder back first. So then it's just left, right, and now you're facing the right side. So from the beginning of the chorus, it's just kick, right, left, out, in, spin, left, right. And you kind of just groove into it with your shoulders. So with counts, the chorus will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the entire first half of the chorus. So the second half of the chorus is just Suho's part saying oh, oh, oh. And it starts with the first O, your right arm goes out like this, and your left foot goes out on your toes. So it's O. And then the second O is your left arm goes like this, and your right foot goes on its heels. So it's O, O. And then the third O is you twist your entire torso to the left, left 45 degree, and you bring your arm out here so that your hand is covering, like you're saying something. And then, so now you're this way, and then you do this 4 times. You rock right, left. So from the beginning of Suho's part, it's just O, O, O. And you do that. And that's the end of the entire chorus. So from the beginning of the chorus, it's just, it goes down, down, baby, throw, spin, down, down, baby, and then oh, oh, oh. And then and then you go to the next blocking, and then that goes into the dance break. So from the beginning of the chorus again, it's just 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, oh, oh, oh. And then that's the end of the entire chorus. And your right foot forward. And what your arms are doing is just twirling 4 times forward. And you're going down as you're doing that. And then your body is just doing a body roll. So it's just 1 and 2 and then after that you take your right heel out and then right heel back in. So heel out, heel in. And then after that you just twirl backwards twice. You twirl backwards twice to where you originally were. And then your palms are facing forward. So from the beginning, it's just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then after that, you step out with your left foot. And while you're stepping out, you're twirling your hands like inwards to go out to your left side. So it's just this. And then after that, you use your left hand and you twirl it inwards into the center. And while you're doing that is your right knee pops out and you start leaning to the right. And then you do the same thing with your right hand and then you pop out your left leg. So you end here. And just to finish this part off, you then go down and then up. And now you're back to the center. So from the beginning of the dance break with counts, it's just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. So that's the end of the first half of the dance break. So the second half is, so now you're here and what you're doing is at 1, you step out with your right foot and your left arm goes out. And then at 1 and, you step with your left foot and then your right arm goes out. And then you step again with your right foot, and while you're doing that, you're spinning your arms, and then you do a kick. So when you kick with your left leg, and when you kick, your left arm should be on top. So you kick like this. So it's just 1 and 2 and 3. So you should be kicking on 3. So then after that, you go backwards and you step with your left foot and then your right foot. And while you're doing that, your arms are spinning backwards this way. And then you do that, and then after that, you bring your arms in like this, and your legs go in, out, in, out. And to finish off that part, you then scoop with your left arm in, scoop with your left arm, and you bring your body to the right. So you kind of like roll into that. So from the beginning of that part of the dance break, it's just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So now you're here. And then after that, it's you step out with your left foot and you face the 45 to the left foot. And what your arms are doing is you're doing like a small little breaststroke and you bring it out and then you hit. And while you're doing that, you begin to face to the right. You turn to the right. So you're here at 8, so it's just 1 and 2 and 3. That 3 is like a pop here. And now you're facing the right 45. And then after that, you bring your arms down, and then you use your left foot, and you kind of bring it out like this. And now you're centered forward. And you kind of use your pelvis to do it as well, because this move should be very slow. And then, so you should be here at 6. And then just to finish off the 8 count, then at 7, you step with your right foot, and your body turns to the right. So it's 7 and 8 and. So again, from the beginning of that part of the dance break, it's just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. Okay, so now finishing off the rest of the dance break, so we're facing this way, and then on count 4, so this is depending on your person, but so it's either 1, 2, 3, and 4, but everyone's doing the same thing. And so at your count, you just step with your left foot, and now you're facing the right. And what your arm is doing is doing a spin, so it's just spinning this way and then land, and then recentering back to your belt. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then at 5, you lift your left leg and you rotate and you land and face backwards at 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then at 7, it's arms out, and on 7 and just fist, and then 8, you milk down. And that is the end of the dance break. So just from the beginning of a dance break, so you're starting with your left foot out, and it's like the twirls. So from the beginning, it's just 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8.
Shimmy,